He sure looks like the best shortstop in baseball. Your 2023 World Baseball Classic bracket. Who will it be, Mexico or Japan? And who starts that game for Team USA? Many decisions for Mark DeRosa. Pedro, he sort of alluded to Merrill Kelly, but he's got options. Merrill Kelly or Kyle Freeland. More than likely, both guys get in that title game. How would you play this out? Who would you give the ball to start a championship game, Kelly or Freeland?
I would say Kelly, because of the right-handed and how Mexico can be. I will use Freeland more to kind of get the feel to what Mexico is going to be doing, and I will use Kelly. I'll use Kelly to start the game. To me, it's like a little bit of a better matchup against Mexico than Freeland will be starting the game.
What if Japan is your opponent?
Well, if Japan is your opponent, then you have to pick and choose how you match your game, because Japan is fully loaded and a very different team than Mexico.
And they've got a slugging left-handed bat hitting in the top third of their lineup in Shohei Ohtani. Would Freeland be a better option to start?
Well, they got 6 lefties.
Right.
I watched them. I've been scouting them, Greg. Get them at 5 a.m. Eastern time, watching those games in Japan. They start off with 5 left-handed hitters in a row. I don't know. I just think that they've figured out we're not worried about matchups. Our best guys are hitting.
But you know what? Japan is so unusual. They don't get affected that much by lefties. Ohtani is one example. Ohtani does not get affected by lefties.
Right.
He hits lefties and righties almost at the same pace. But I guess it's up to D-Row to kind of match up and see what he feels. And a guy that he has by his side, named Andy Pettit, will give you a pretty good idea who he wants and how he wants.
And so do the stats. Merrill Kelly has better numbers against left-handed hitters than right-handed hitters in his career. How about that? Right-handed pitcher.
I don't think it's so much an issue for Japan. Like we're saying, Japan is a team that can hit lefties and righties. And all of those lefties are not intimidated by the lefties.
Okay.
You know, the interesting thing with Japan that I've seen watching is they hit a lot of splits and off-speed pitches all the time. And I don't think we do that here in this country as much. You watch batting practice for them, they're hitting splits. They're hitting breaking balls in BP. So I think that they're not as thrown off with the off-speed pitches. That's normally why.
And they make more contact.
And that's normally why a guy has better success against a lefty. He's throwing some kind of off-speed pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His numbers are good. He's got an off-speed.
Well, I've watched him too. I'm not scouting at the level that you are.
I mean,
but it looks like they all have 2-strike approaches. They're not trying to go bridge on an 0-2 count, right? Yeah. And they battle and grind out every at bat. Right, with that said, we know Team Japan, they haven't lost yet. They're loaded. Team Mexico has already beaten Team USA. If you're Mark DeRosa, which team would you rather play, Mexico or Japan?
Well, I think they'd rather play Mexico. But I think if you feel like, it goes back to the old boxing, right? Unless you were going to knock off the champ, you're not the champ. If I'm the U.S., I would want to play Japan.
Wait. You said Mexico first. You'd rather play Mexico.
Let me finish. Because you want to play the champ. You might win it, and everybody go, yeah, but you didn't beat Japan. Yeah, but you didn't beat Ali.
But Team USA won it in 2017. They're the reigning champ.
Yeah, but Japan's been dominating this thing. And that is the team. That's the matchup. I'm sorry. That is the super
See, I disagree. What do you think of this? I need to clear up the blemish.
I don't care about that.
I need to beat the team that beat me.
Look at him. What is your aching knee telling you?
My aching knee says they're going to play Mexico in the championship game.
I don't know. The good one I have tells me it's Japan. Tells me it's Japan. As good as Mexico is, and as pesky as those guys are, Japan is just fully loaded with pitching too. It's not just the players.
Who would you want? You would want Japan, right?
I want the top notch. I want Ohtani. I want those
You
guys.
want Ohtani? Is he going to pitch? Wait, I got to go to this tweet because we had some news today. They got me very excited. I was told by everybody, he's not pitching. This one scout that I know who scouts Japanese baseball told me he's not pitching anymore. Ohtani's not pitching. But then John Heyman gave me this. Shohei may close out the game in the WBC final. So now I'm dreaming.
Now we're falling.
My niece says it's going to be Team Mexico on Tuesday night that the United States plays. But if it's not, and it's Team Japan, I will be dreaming of a ninth-inning scenario where the game is on the line and Shohei Ohtani is facing Mike Trout.
As much as Ohtani scripted his career and his two-way game, I wonder if he ever scripted actually closing out a World Baseball Classic against his teammate.
Oh, my
I wonder.
goodness.
You're dreaming, yes, but man, will that be exciting? Will that be good for baseball?
Are you getting that if it's Mexico? No, bro.
Whoa, we got Randy Rosarena, Joey Meneses. There's a lot of great
that
players.
Ain't Trout, no time.